Angel Metal, and I'm hanging here with Helgrind. Hi guys.
Hello.
Y'all doing? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Cool. So, for those who are new to Helgrind, sorry, who are you? What are you doing in the band?
I'm Simon, I play rhythm guitar.
I'm Alex, I do drums.
Jim, lead guitar.
Paul on bass and vocal.
Cool. So how did the band form?
The band formed in 2003. It was a project. We wanted to become one of the fastest, most aggressive bands in Britain. At the time, there wasn't really that many good bands around, certainly in the underground. And so what we tried to do, we tried to build up this. We just tried to build up this momentum, like a juggernaut, of sound that was going to hit everybody. So I mean, it's pretty much what we've done. Three guys got together down in London, and we just started going through lineup change after lineup change to where we are now, 2007, and it's probably the best lineup we've got and had, certainly in the over the past 3 years. So it's pretty good.
You've recently released your new single "Hate," and it was for the charity Make-A-Wish. Can you tell us a bit more about the charity?
Well, basically, what happened was with Make-A-Wish, it was sort of it was a side project that I got together with some guys where I was working, and they wanted to release this single to help out all the poor kids around the world, sort of thing. And what they done, they put on I think it was the GC Rejects. I think it was like a Good Charlotte tribute website thing, and they put this thing out for all the kids on there, and they've said from all around the world, let's get these kids to write loads and loads of lyrics and just send them in to a central area, and then musicians will come along, pick up the lyrics that they want to do, and then write music to it and do the vocals and all the rest of it, and then send it out to raise money for charity. So and that's where Hate came from. It was written by a girl in Georgia in Russia. So never met the girl, so
It's a brilliant song.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, she loves it as well. So it's like the fourth one she's got on that CD, so she's doing all right.
Yeah,
so.
Cool. Fallen Prophet was your new EP. Can you tell us a little bit about the CD? Like what lyrics are behind it, the music and stuff?
Lyrically, we tried to go with something really dark and sort of demonic. It was basically, we were going against sort of religion and the way people perceive religion, So the album cover really shows that, with the fallen rotten Christ on the cross, sort of thing. Not that we're not Satanists at all. We don't believe in any of that sort of stuff.
Are you Catholic?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay,
And literally we wanted to write something that it was going to be a little bit thought-provoking, so you can actually sit down and listen to it, and you can have one or two different meanings, so it will mean something to yourself rather than what we think it means, Fallen Prophet, once again, the actual song, it's about the second coming of a Christ that's going to be to have so much hate in the world when he comes back, sort of thing, because of what we've done to the planet, type thing.
Judgment Day.
Yeah, a Judgment Day. Yeah, definitely. Face of Evil is about this guy from the Nazi, one of the Nazi guys. I can't remember his name. Fuck, but he was a good guy, But the thing is, it was about this guy. He took over in the Czech Republic and was going around killing people just to make sure that he was number one in the Czech Republic, sort of thing, And Insanity Rules is pretty much on the same sort of lines as that. The final one of One Solution is just literally what it says. It's like the one solution of life and stuff. So yeah.
Nice little concept album then. Well, EP.
I wouldn't say it was a concept, because it's not telling a story. It's not going through a full story of life and all the rest of it. It's just a load of angst that we've all had built up over the past few years. And it was something we wanted to push out to tell everyone. It's like, hey, fucking hell, Helgrind's here, and we're going to do the fucking thing for you, And it's working. It's working. It's built up a big buzz, and it's great.
Cool. Where can you get this CD?
Over to you. That.
Well, you can get it in HMV. Tower Records have got it. You can get it on Amazon.com, Play.com.
Yeah.
And Tesco's Entertainment, Top Pro Direct, are the main ones.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
What do you think about the thrash scene in Britain right now?
Well, it's picking up, I think. it was dormant for a hell of a long time, but now it's really coming back. So we want to be at the head of that. You know, so.
Do you think the music scene has changed a lot recently?
Yeah,
Definitely, yeah.
I think it's had to, really. Because there's so many, I don't know, you call them bands and that, but they just weren't doing it for the right reasons, you know. They weren't doing what they believed in, and now you're getting a whole bunch of new guys who are doing that, and they're doing it a lot better, so a lot of people are recognising that, I think. So, you know, it's definitely changed in a good way as well. I mean, you know, it's opened up so many more doors are starting to open up compared to where there was before, where you had to do this, you had to do that, you had to do that, you had to sell this amount of records, you had to do. It's like it just ended up taking over. So, you know, I think the sort of underground scene, sort of what's been bubbling under, has actually kick-started a whole lot of a new generation of these sort of bands. So it's definitely a good thing. It's changing for the better, I would say. Yeah.
For your EP for the Fallen Prophet, who did the artwork? Because it's immense.
This is
No,
why.
like I want to see Jesus like in a corpse on the cross.
This is why definitely it was King's Old, a guy that we, so you know, he's a really nice guy actually. He lives in York, and he's like some guy. He works in IT, and he does this as a hobby. This is only a hobby for him, you know. And he's got a website actually, which is kingsold.co.uk, and it's got all his artwork for all the bands that he's worked with in the past and stuff, you know, including our first album, and he's got artwork for that on there as well. Yeah, so you should really check him out. He's
awesome. Just fantastic.
He puts so much effort into it. It's amazing. Absolutely. He turned that round in like a couple of months as well, which is really good. So, he does work hard.
Yeah, very hard. Your new album is set to recording later on this year. Is there anything you'd like to say about that? You know, what are we going to expect on this album?
Well, it's actually scheduled for a January recording. Yep. You can expect a very brutal album. The EP itself is brutal enough, but the album's it'll blow your face off. Basically, that's what we, you know, that's just us though. You know, we didn't go, we didn't sit down and say, right, we're just going to write a load of fast stuff and try and be really heavy and stuff. Yeah. It's just the way we do it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just turned out, the material that we've written for it is just really fast and heavy and in your face. So, yeah, I think people will take notice of it.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to emulate the EP as well. So when we got all the demo stuff together the other night, and we was listening to it, and we listened to Fallen Prophet back to back with Religious Persecution, and the two really match. So we haven't gone out to change anything. What you get on Fallen Prophet is what you're going to get on Religious Persecution. You know, but it's going to be 14 new songs, and we're not using anything from Fallen Prophet on that. So yeah, as Jim said, it's going to be a massive sound, so it's going to be really good. So looking forward to that.
For your video, One Solution, have you got any stories to tell about when you were doing the video?
Oh God! You actually didn't.
When we did the we turned up like 4 hours late or something. It was meant to be a 6-hour shoot, and so we had to do the video in 2 hours, and that's because we was going down to Portsmouth. It was really heavy rain and stuff, so you know we just couldn't make it down there in time, sort of thing, you know. And there wasn't really that many stories, you know. It's things like Jim was being slapped around by two PVC-clad women, which I'm sure he enjoyed. Well, it looked like he enjoyed it from a distance. You know,
it was fun.
He was crying rusty water and all the rest of it. So he was enjoying himself. You know, he's having a really good time. Gotcha.
You bugger.
And he enjoyed snorting JD out of his nose. It's just all the normal sort of stuff that you do when you're doing a video.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And Alex and Si worried sheep, so you know that's the way it works. And I'm just an angel. I don't do anything wrong.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Apart from make up a few stories about what happens on videos. It wasn't really anything.
Have you got any stories to tell? Come on.
I really want to tell the one about Jim, but I think Paul's the one who tells that best.